So, in one of the previous videos I talked about I wanted to pick up boxing. Today I had my first boxing lesson in a while here in SMMA. So I did kickboxing for a little while, like maybe 4 or 5 months, 6 months. I don't know exactly in the Netherlands, but it's been like 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I wanted to pick it back up, and it's great. I want to do this a few times every week to get more confident about, you know, defending myself, and also in that realm. So not only fitness, but also, yeah, in like fighting and that stuff. I also wanted to update you guys real quick on the outreach system I've been working on. So this has really been a daunting task that, for me it's been really hard to get to. I don't know why, it's just hard. It's a hard task because it's so foreign to me, and I don't really know if it's gonna work, and I've noticed that for myself, and I don't really know what the outcome is or what it exactly is that I'm doing, that I find it really hard to get to and sit down to do it. But I think I finally have like a good outreach system now, so I wanted to show you that real quick. So the guy that you just saw, that I just showed a video of, he has over 20 clients, and he has never done any like real outreach. He has strategic partnerships and a good referral system. So that's the first thing that I've also implemented now to get more clients. So before showing you the outreach system, I now give people and clients a 20% down bump of their retainer if they refer me a client. So that means that if they give me 5 clients, it's 100%, 5 times 20%. So the services that I give them are free. So this way I really entice and reward clients that do promotion and sending people through to me to do the running for me. So that's one thing that I've implemented, and I've now also started with the outreach system. So I wanted to show you that real quick, and it's really based on quality over quantity. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do very personalized outreaches on Instagram DM. So first message will be a loom, second message will be a case study with value and showing results, and the third message will be free videos. And then the fourth message, I think I will do a fourth message as well, less follow-up. It's like, hey, I see that you didn't have time to respond, or something like that. But if you need any help with your content, then let me know, and then I just move on. And I've already had a meeting this week with a guy through outreach. I've met him in Bali before, but then he's a sick guy, so I reached out to him, and then didn't get a response with the video. Then I reached out again, like, hey, do you have time? Didn't get a response, and then I reached out for a third time where I said, hey, here's like 15 free videos you can use, and he was like, damn, these are cool, dude, let's meet up. So different people will respond to different things, and I'm really betting on quality over quantity. Put a lot of time on the outreaches, but with the aim to get everyone to respond and to get as many people as possible on the calls. And at first I was really struggling with, so I work with info businesses, right? Who do I reach out to? There are so many different info businesses. But then I was like, I'm making it too hard for myself, so I'm gonna let one of the VAs that works with me find a bunch of different coaching accounts, and then I will just give feedback on them one-on-one. And every day we do 50 accounts, and then we iterate from, okay, this feedback yesterday, don't look at these kinds of accounts tomorrow, and then that way we get to better and better accounts. And then I also later put in the information I get from which of these calls or which of these profiles actually get on a call with me or close with me, and then that way we get better and better at finding accounts. So let me show you. Right here is where the VA puts, Philippe, my VA, puts the accounts, and then I go over them, so I rate them, so not good, not good, good. And then from here, every account that's good, we go to our Notion, and that's where we put them in. And I haven't started the outreach process yet, but now you see there's 38 accounts which I'm gonna outreach to. I'm gonna do it from my personal profile. first message will be a loom, an audit of their social media. The second message, so this has to be first message, second message. Second message will be a case study. The third message will be free videos for them, and then hopefully I get them all into a conversation, and then they get on a call with me. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. As I said, it's a daunting process. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get to, but I mean, I think it's because I don't know the what it's really gonna be, and I first have to test. So I'll let you guys know what the response rate is and stuff like that. And also, it's like these things I notice often that I have to do that I just procrastinate on. Like I just start doing other things, and then it's like later on the day already, and then, you know. So yeah, hopefully this is helping you out. I'm really getting into like the finding new clients now, instead of, you know, working on an ID and stuff like that. No, now I have to find people to roll this out with. Pretty confident about my offer, confident about my service delivery, and now I just have to get in front of the right people. So my main offer right now is a done for you service for info product brands for their social media. You can check out the link in this description, young-creatives.com, to see exactly what it is with a case study. But I'm also working on an offer for other already established entrepreneurs or other people that want to start creating content, to help them find their voice and find them their way of expressing themselves. So I'm doing this already right now with the good friend of mine that I've been talking about a couple of times in this video. It's Yannick. He's a guy with a bigger agency. He has 20 plus clients, but he really wants to start creating content as well and start putting himself out there to help other people, help the younger version of himself. And I wanted to share a little bit of that process and the video he's making here, because I think he's saying something very interesting, and yeah, you guys should hear what he has to say here. So here you go.
To inspire other people with it, because I've made some money and I crushed my goals, and it didn't really give me that feeling I was looking for. And helping other people, I noticed this. I was talking about this guy I helped with his agency. That is really bringing me the satisfaction and the joy. So what I wanted to do is I want to inspire my younger self. So people who are insecure and don't know where to start and don't know what to do with their lives, I want to inspire them. So this is the exact reason why I'm making these videos right now. And I'm going to push this through. I'm practicing right now. I'm making these videos every day. Tristan, the guy I'm talking about, he's giving me feedback every day, so I'm getting better, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So at this moment, I don't regret I didn't do it, but oh man, I really wished I had. So let this be a lesson for you. Just do it. Just pick up that fucking camera, film yourself, and your future self will be very grateful for it.
As you can see, so he's helping me out. Every week we do calls, he's giving me feedback from my agency, we share ideas, and I help him with his content. This is something I want to start helping more people with, and also offer in a separate offer. So yeah, it's been great. The progress has already been great of him making these videos. But what he is saying here is very interesting. So he says, like, he has a big agency, has made money, but it didn't give him the feeling that he thought it would give him. And me, and probably you too, we're still chasing our money goals. We're still trying to solve those problems. But you gotta understand that there is no destination with these problems. With money, like, there is no end. Like, you can always make more, but what is it really going to change? And he shares that here because he shares it out of experience. For us, we cannot say anything about that yet because we still have to get there. Maybe you have, maybe you have not. Me, I still have to get there. But that's why I create these videos, not focused on selling or doing all this shit. No, I want to inspire you with these videos, and I want to inspire the younger version of myself, because I was missing something like this when I was younger. And it's not all about money, because I've decided that for me, my main thing I want to achieve is to inspire other people. And I think money is a result of that. and money will be a result of just providing a good service and being of value to people. But it's not the main goal, because it's not going to bring anything. What he is saying here is that he regrets not doing this, documenting. So let this be a lesson as well. Even Alex Hormozzi says this. What is one thing you regret? And he has a lot of mind frame things, so he probably doesn't regret anything. But what he wish he would have done sooner was to record himself and document himself. He's always like, I wish Steve Jobs or Jeff Bezos would have had like some kind of weekly thing where I could have seen the journey of Amazon since the beginning. So do it. Like why not? Like, what is holding you back? This is a lesson I've shared a lot, but now it's from a perspective of someone that has already made it. So yeah, you have to understand that like the money isn't going to change anything, but even doing this to look back on for yourself or to inspire other people, it's going to build a very engaged audience. I think in a few years we'll be quite a few of us here in this little community of like young people and entrepreneurs, and encouraging each other, keeping each other accountable. So yeah, really, yeah, document your stuff and find your own way of expressing yourself. For me, I'm getting closer to it being the right way for me, but you just have to start again, like start somewhere, try different things and iterate, and then you'll find your way of expressing yourself. And don't give a shit about what other people think, because like, yeah, that's gonna hold you back massively. So don't do that. Pick a few people you care about what they think and ask what they think about it, but pick them very carefully, because the wrong ones will influence your decisions the wrong way. One of my friends is starting out his business, and he's kind of like struggling right now. He's like in the trenches, just starting out a few months, and it's a hard time. And I was thinking, and I just wanted to share that I think the first 2-3 years at least building a business after you've gone like all in is not gonna be easy. Like it's gonna be a test, and only few people will withstand what is needed to be like to make something of it. Like it all looks very cool, but it's like I said before, just in your room. And I wanted to share this graph real quick. I read it somewhere. IDY. Let me show you. Wait, this is a book I'm reading. Is there a blank page here yet? Okay. So, if you have a graph, which is this graph, I don't remember where I read it, but when you get let's say this is like 2-3 years, and this is my theory right now, but it might change. I'm still learning, of course. When you just go into life and you go to school and you just do everything that you're supposed to do, like your growth will be very linear across your life, and you might end up here. This is growth, and this is time. However you measure your success. So let's say success. If you go the route of trying to make it yourself and going your own direction, you will not go here. You will go growth and success and like feeling good and having fun and stuff like that. It will be here. It will be here and here and here. And it will slowly come up. And then when you got momentum and you keep the ball rolling, you will shoot and you will grow up into the sky. And you will grow exponentially and reach the heights you are allowed, or not allowed, but the heights that are set out there for you. But this is the test that most people can't withstand. They're here and they're like, oh, this is shit. Getting a job is so much more easier. I'd make so much more money quicker. But then, you're maybe 40 years old and you're here and you're like, ah, shit. I could have made so much more of my life. And this here is the test to be allowed into the exponential growth. And I feel like I'm probably like maybe here or something. I feel like I need to push through a bit more, and then I'll shoot up. Because I'm now at a point where, I'm starting to meet some very cool people, and I'm starting to learn a lot. And yeah, it's still, what I've achieved so far still feels very fleeting. Like, it's here now, but it can disappear anytime. So I need to set in stone everything a bit more. And I think it will take a couple of more months, and then I can really focus in without being worried of it being fleeting and stuff like that. And yeah, but it will just take a long time. I'm here at 20 because I dropped out at like 18 after 3 months of uni, or 17. Otherwise, if you go to uni and you then decide to go all into your business, which is way harder because you have a diploma, you can get a high-paying job easily, right? I don't know if it's still the case or is gonna be the case. But I just went into that process of going down in those 2-3 years, like 2-3 years ago. So yeah, that's why it now starts to make more sense at a younger age, but you just need that time. So yeah, I wanted to share that because I feel like probably some of you guys are in that now, going through that. You need to stick through it. That will be the test, and everyone will go through that. And you need to set out clearly what kind of life you want for yourself and envision it, and then see what's needed for that. If you don't want to be free and do whatever the fuck you want and all these things, then don't go down this route. It's not going to be easy. There's way easier options out there, probably way less stressful, way more peaceful. But if you want a certain kind of life, keep that in mind when you're going through that period, because you have to if you want to achieve your full potential. That's it for the video this week. I don't think a lot happened, like in terms of being outside and stuff like that this week. Just working on the business. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week. Stop licking me.